want to wish you guys a big happy Halloween, because today, right now, when this video is going up, it is Halloween and we have some Halloween decorations. And I'm sorry I didn't film too many Halloween videos, but this is kind of Halloween-y, creepy themed. And basically it's going to be a discussion video of what scares you in movies. Because obviously Halloween's the time for spooky, scary movies, and I've been watching some horror movies coming up to Halloween. And I've watched some kind of more recent ones this year, and I've been left disappointed, to be honest. I feel like the newer horror movies just aren't anything new or special, and I don't really find anything in them too scary. I feel like it's become quite predictable now. And the thing that always gets me though is jump scares, and they're not scary because you know it's going to happen. I'm like ready for it. I'm ready. This is going to make me jump. I know it, and then I still jump. And it's so annoying. I'm like, ah! I'm like, okay, I'm just going to make, it's like, leads up to it. You know, somebody puts their hand into something. And you know someone's going to go, boom, and grab their hand. And you're going to go, ooh. Or like, you know, somebody, the worst one. They walk into the bathroom. They're looking in the mirror. They're doing their hair. They're brushing their teeth. They're doing something. And then, boom, somebody turns up behind them. And you expect it so much now that even if somebody's looking in a mirror in a horror movie, I'm tense. I'm ready for it. And then sometimes it doesn't happen. They just got that thing now with the mirror that you can just be intense. So yeah, I don't find it scary, but I get very tense about the jump moment. So that's probably my main thing, is that jumpy moment. And it's not scary, it's more annoying. So, you know, but horror movies are fun. They're a fun time, but I definitely feel like they have gone downhill. I used to love watching horror movies when I was quite a bit younger, and they were definitely some of my favourite movies to watch. But now it's not really a genre that I watch too much of, and a lot of people say, you know, why don't you watch more horror movies? And because a lot of the older ones, I've seen already, I've seen a few times, and I really enjoy, but I just feel like horror movies that now come out nowadays, I just don't think that they are really, I don't think they're doing as good a job. I don't know what it is. You know, this is kind of becoming more of a discussion of old versus new, rather than what scares you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. This is just a random horror Halloween discussion, clearly, right now. But also, I'll tell you one moment in a movie. It didn't scare me. That's wrong. It's the wrong word, really. Because at the time, I didn't think, oh my god, that's so scary. But afterwards, it was in my mind. Okay, so I watched this movie called The Conjuring. I'm sure most of you have heard of The Conjuring. And in The Conjuring, this isn't really a spoiler, but if you haven't seen it, this will spoil a little bit. But in The Conjuring, you know, there's this family of girls, their house is haunted. There's mum and dad, and there's a bunch of young girls. They have like 5 daughters. Anyway, one of the girls is laying in bed, and she shares a room with her sister. And her foot pokes out the bottom of the bed, okay? And nothing is there, but her foot gets pulled, and she goes down the bed, and she keeps thinking it's her sister, but you can see that there's nothing there, someone's just pulling her foot. And honestly, after watching that, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, and the end of that movie disappointed me, but I liked the beginning. The beginning I thought was great. I need to watch it again. And then I was like in bed that night, and I had my foot poking out the cover, and I thought, ooh, gonna bring that foot in. And every time I think of it, I think, ooh, I'm gonna bring my foot in, and then I forget completely about it, and I poke my foot out, and then, you know, I remember again, I'm like, oh my god, took my foot in. So that's something that's kind of stuck in my mind and kind of been there in my brain. But yeah, so apart from that, I can't remember a moment when I've been really scared for a movie or couldn't be able to sleep after watching a movie or something like that. Obviously it's just that foot tuck in type of thing. That was a thing, but it didn't scare me. I just kind of always thought, oh, I took my foot in. But yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments below if there's ever been a moment in a horror movie that's really scared you, or if there's like a certain thing that scares you. I don't like spiders in real life, but on movies I'm just like, oh, okay, I can deal with them in movies, really. So that's not really a thing. I'm scared of spiders, but not in films, but in real spiders. But yeah, so overall that is kind of my thoughts on scares in horror movies. It was kind of my thoughts on a random abundance of things, really. But yeah, you guys let me know what scares you in horror movies. What new horror movies have you been watching this Halloween? Thumbs up if you are having a good Halloween, and I hope you did. If you've already been Halloween, say you're watching this on Sunday or Monday, I hope you had a good time. If you haven't had Halloween night yet, then I hope you have a happy, safe Halloween, and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye!